School vouchers could be coming to 9 more school districts, including Beloit and Madison.
Governor Scott Walker is outlining the plans as part of his next budget.
News 3's Dannika Lewis is getting answers about those plans, and she is live at the Urban League, which is hosting a school board candidates forum tonight. Dannika?
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Eric. At 7 o'clock, this room right behind me is where candidates will face off and talk up their platforms. And let's be honest, if school vouchers wasn't on the list of talking points for tonight, they probably are now. Governor Walker is saying that this offers a very important option for parents, but opponents say it's just a way to drain the already sparse resources available to public education.
Hoping to talk capital investments, Governor Walker was stuck on schools.
Our goal, our incentive, is really less about choice schools and more about public schools in general, or schools overall, which is to give an incentive to make sure that every one of our schools is improving.
Walker's way of doing that is expanding vouchers to districts with 2 or more schools with family report cards. That makes 9 more districts eligible, including Madison and Beloit. Vouchers offer parents who send their kids to poorly performing public schools financing to put them in a private or charter institution. The way Walker sees schools improving across the board.
The best thing for them would be to make sure there are no schools that fail to meet expectations. Because if they don't have any schools that fail to meet expectations, there won't be a choice program in Madison.
This is a purely political and financial move by a governor who was probably the Joseph McCarthy of education in this state.
Board of Education members and Madison's mayor retaliated in response. They say the governor's proposal would be devastating to schools across the state.
There is really very little evidence that vouchers improve the quality of education for the kids who participate.
I see this as the beginning of the march toward privatization for our state, and I think it is something that everyone in our community should be concerned about.
Now, to go into a little bit more detail on this, Walker's current proposal actually makes these vouchers available to any child in these eligible districts. He did tell reporters today, though, that he would be up for looking at scaling back those options to really target parents and families who send their children to these underperforming schools, but admitted that that's much tougher to do. Now, an Urban League spokesperson told me today that he doesn't think vouchers are a good fit for Madison necessarily, but this change was bound to be forced upon this district with a school board that is willing to stay put with the status quo.
There'll be much more to come on this. Dannika Lewis reporting live from Park Street tonight. Thanks, Dannika.